It's a cover for something. The sushi one is the more like
weird one.
Like, okay, sushi is expensive, right? But 600 million? Was it 600 or 60?
600 million.
600 million a year. Like, that's all I'm saying. I'm like, okay, it says sushi, but is it maybe all food and they just put sushi on there? Because that makes more sense. But even then, how he's saying, like,
and they're combining like just like seafood in general as a whole. But even then, that's still a lot.
Why put sushi? Just put seafood.
Yeah, just put seafood.
I guess, but like,
no, to me,
it's America, dude.
Well, yeah. To me, either someone's lining their pockets and this money's getting funneled somewhere else, and you're just putting sushi just to, or it's one of those where like, hey, if we don't claim this money for our budget, we lose it type of shit.
But why is it just getting discovered now?
Because now they're looking into it.
We have an administration is actually looking into it.
Yeah. Like that's crazy. Where's the fucking money going? Yeah. Like, you're exposing everything, dude. Like, that fool don't give a fuck right now.
And that's the thing with my arguments. I don't want to fucking dick right Trump right now, right? This is not like hey, fucking Trump's the best or anything. But the thing with Trump is he's never been a true Republican. Mm-hmm. And he's definitely never, well, he kind of was on the Democrat side back then. So we have a guy right now that's in there that's more in the middle of everything. He's just
for the people.
This is why those theories about they try to assassinate him and stuff, and they tie the FBI.
I already told them they're gonna get obliterated.
Yeah, you saw that with Iran, dude. Yeah, but what I was telling Miguel was what's weird about it. Let's just say, okay, yeah, you're just trying to like, all right, we just put 600 million for sushi so that we could keep the money.
Yeah.
How is there no like financial manager that's like?
That's what I was thinking. Like
sushi. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
yeah.
I want this money going into, I don't know, exotic technologies or I don't know, something. Even if it's fucking propaganda to fucking with another country, I'd rather my money go to that than who is approving that?
Why are we feeding them? Yeah.
Yeah, like even if like okay, even in the Biden administration, Obama, it doesn't matter who's the president, what party, whatever. Who the fuck's looking at that and like approving it? Mm-hmm. Like unless, and I told them unless it's corrupt, like hey, we're gonna put it under here, approve it, and then they approve it. But like, dude, what the fuck? Like,
you know what the crazy part of it all would be is if it's true. Like, oh yeah, we just love sushi. Like we spend this much on, we just love. Like they find like fucking evidence, like all these fucking paperwork. Like, yeah, that's how much we really spend on sushi.
It's a crazy amount. Man.
Which is what, that's why I was telling him, like that list you saw with transgenders, condoms and stuff. I think some of those are what he thinks, which is it's covered for something, like it went to something else. But I do think half of those is, I think we legitimately invested into like transgender shit and
condoms
gay
for
shit.
Gaza. Like, what the fuck? Like,
hey, can you stop producing?
No, I understand that, but like, why are we funding?
Hey,
that?
maybe that's what it was, dude.
To in a degree, yeah. Like,
that's actually not a bad theory. No, like seriously, what if you're promoting pro-abortion condoms, and you're putting doctors into a country that you just don't want them to produce anymore?
Sterilize them, or
yeah, no, like seriously, like.
Are you?
Let's
cool
just
with
say
that?
like.
So you're saying keep funding?
Like, if I was in the CIA, I'd be like, I'd approve that.
Yeah. I'm on the sushi
so,
side.
okay, I want to know your guys' opinion on this because, and this goes to the alien shit, it goes to the propagandas, this goes to full disclosure, full truth on whatever he's spending on, right?
Right.
So, Elon wants to propose this blockchain that you're going to be able to see what government's spending on.
Yeah.
Now, I am pro that, but I think to me is because I don't give a shit, like, if the government decides that they want to, like, I don't know, let's say set up a fake fucking sushi shop and they want to, because they're trying to catch a criminal, right? I'm pro that. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, fuck it. If you're trying to catch a criminal, cool.
This guy
right?
really loves sushi. Let's go.
So here's my thing, right? Sometimes there's decisions that have to be made. Let's just say CIA, right? Let's just go. Let's do the whole. I don't know if you ever heard about the pipeline that got blown up during Ukraine-Russia war. Mm-hmm. What was it called? The Nord pipeline.
The one that's in the Baltic.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was. I forgot the name of it, but all right, Uli. So it got blown up, and it was to fuck with the oil and the gas of fucking Russia and
or the Black Sea.
Yeah.
What did I say? Baltic.
Yeah,
I don't know if it was Baltic Sea or.
It was somewhere around there. I think it was called Nord pipeline. Check that out. Okay.
Nord Stream.
Okay.
the Nord Stream pipeline explosion were a series of underwater explosions that damaged the Nord Stream 1 and Nord Stream 2 pipelines. September 2022 explosions occurred in international waters near the Danish island of Bornholm.
Yes. So that totally fucked with Russia's economy. Obviously they got to, for their military, they got to put, it's all the oil and gas, all that shit, right? Now, if you ask me, hey, our taxpayers we're here to fuck with Russia.
But that's where that flip side of that coin is, though.
This is where I'm trying to get at.
Disclosure shit. Yeah.
So to me, I want disclosure because I want to know, and I would totally approve that. But there's people that claim they want disclosure, they want to know the truth. But if they really knew that we were doing that, there'd be fucking riots. It'd be we don't. I don't want my taxpayer going
like the Vietnam War type shit.
Yeah, like I don't want my money going into fucking with the war and causing all this shit.
Yeah.
So, do people really want disclosure and know what the truth is, or are people just saying that because it's the right thing? But then in reality, if we
we're
do
spending it on sushi, okay, that's fine.
yeah, see, like
No, that pisses me off.
Yeah. See that? Yeah, I'm with Miguel. It pisses me off. What the fuck are we spending sushi for? Let's go keep blowing up pipeline.
Yeah.
But like, and this is the flip side of the coin, right? CIA goes, look, like we're trying to prevent Russia. Let's just say like Russia's the really bad guy. Let's just say it's Hitler again. We need to do this, and sure, it's fucked up. Like we shouldn't be involved with. All right, so let's just say like, hey, Hitler's trying to like get all these countries, trying to spread their shit. CIA goes, technically, United States is not involved, but CIA has to do something to help to make sure that they don't spread. And unfortunately, we had to do some bad deeds and bad stuff to prevent some of these stuff to happen. Mm-hmm. Do people have the guts to say, yeah, I don't mind my tax-paying money going into that? And shit. Yeah, like there's shit like that has to be done to make sure United States stays on top and shit. And I don't think people, as much as they say they want to know the truth, I don't think people do want to know where the money's going.
I'm thinking it's not so much just the people, but to me, it's also our enemies. If you're disclosing, like,
that's true.
Hey, we did that. Hey, we did that. A lot of times we do this like covert shit, and
they don't really.
We
know.
won't claim it, or we'll say like, "Oh,
that was Ukraine that blew
that
up
was
that
Ukraine."
Pipeline.
Like it was us, but we let them take credit.
The World
for
Trade Center is getting blown up. Oh, dude.
But yeah, that's to me. I'm thinking more national security type.
Well,
shit.
That's true too. That's
you don't want fucking Russia and China knowing what the fuck we're spending the money on.
Yeah, and then like let's just say like, okay, you're United States and you are doing that. Do you want your allies, like the morale, like what if these other countries don't agree with what you're doing?
Not just that,
like
but
your friends.
There's times where we do shit to our friends too. There's covert shit that we do to fucking England.
Yeah, but England has done
like
that to us.
That's what I'm saying. not to go to that extent, but like we spy on them and like
make
sure. Like what are they doing? Yeah, basically,
like do we have to know that? Do we want to know that? And if we end up going on a blockchain where we get to see everything and what's being spent on, I feel like that hurts us in the long run.
But they can also mask it with saying, "Oh, this is on sushi." Right,
but is someone gonna tell Elon that? Because this is the downside.
Because he's gonna say like bullshit.
This is the downside of having this administration, which is how are we gonna convince Trump and these guys when they're just trying to do good, right? Mm-hmm. They're trying to do good, but sometimes being too good is a downside. Like Jimmy Carter, right? He couldn't get those hostages out of Iran because he's too nice. He's a religious guy. He believes in this. He doesn't believe in going and kill someone to kill, like send your military in to get these guys out. Well, sometimes we need someone to do that because, well, it has to be done. So there's a downside to having full disclosure of everything. Yeah. So I just think it's a tough thing to. It's a tough. Like, how do you? Okay, even if like you're right, or well, we're gonna hide it under sushi. Mm-hmm. How do we? If people want to know the truth that we are spending $600, how do we tell the public? Yeah,
I think that's why they gave us all those. Like, those are like bullshit ones. Where like, hey, let's give them a little bit, but let's not disclose this other shit. Like they're still gonna say, oh, the Pentagon spend money on black projects.
Yeah, aliens may be real. No, they're not real. Oh, they could be real. That's what they're doing right here.
Yeah, basically.
Let's see how these people react with this small portion.
Mhm.
Okay, I mean, we got a little bit of feedback of like it might be against us, but
Yeah.
as throw like, oh, like we found 2 more. Oh, okay, they don't really care. Okay, yeah, this is literally the whole fucking list.
But do you think, okay, for example, because right now there's been the argument about, well, fucking Elon and this Doge is not federal, it's a fucking made up fucking agency, right? How do you, let's just say, like, all right, you want to come clean about it, about this whole budget and this black budget, and it's been hidden for 60 years, whatever.
Mhm.
Do you trust Elon and this government, Trump, to like come forward with it and just say like, yeah, this black projects? Are you gonna get prosecuted? Are you gonna go to jail for it and all that?
International laws.
Yeah. There's a lot of shit that like, how do you come clean about it when like these guys are not gonna protect you, you know? So it's like, yeah, they're gonna try to keep it hidden as much as they can. So it's fucking tough, dude. So I don't know. How do you? I think you do. I think the whole dangle something's out for the public.
Just a little,
and-
give them a little taste and like, all right, shut up. Oh, look, we're spending money here. Cause you can't disclose shit like that. Where, what's the Pentagon doing and what's the CIA and like all this shit. Like you can't disclose shit like that. Like yeah, they're doing covert shit. You can't know.
Yeah.
Like it's national security. We can't tell you.
Yeah.
Like how do I know you're not a fucking spy? Like,
Yeah, that's true.
I'm sure there's fucking spice all around.
Has there been a sushi shop set up around here?
600 million. That's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah.
That's literally, it was like $71 per person per day, every day. Including weekends, including holidays that these motherfuckers